guys, Jeff here, and today we're going to be doing a couple more giveaway entries because there's just people getting and hitting more milestones. For starters, who do we want to do first? Let's start with Greyhound. Greyhound has hit 250 subscribers, and he's given us options on how we're going to enter, and I'm going to enter by picking with something other than a pick, and I specifically decided to use stuff that I EDC anyways. I have bobby pins in my wallet because I have a wife and I picked them up off the floor. And I've got this little multi-tool. So let's see. I haven't tried this ahead of time. Could be a flop. Let's see what happens. While we're doing this, let's go ahead and get to our shout out, because both of these fine fellows have asked for a shout out, and I'm gonna say that for my shout out I'm gonna go for Roy Salmons. Roy Salmons is just such a great guy in the community. He all right, I'm gonna see if I can do two tools from just one bobby pin. Yeah, great guy in the community. Love I can rely on him to drop comments on any of my random videos that I do. I've been thinking about how this is going to work as a pick, especially with such a short amount of material here. Yeah, Roy Salmons, always encouraging. Love seeing his comments. And you guys know I post some really random stuff. I can rely on Roy. I can rely on Roy to say something, and say something kind. All right, we're gonna pretend. I know some of these don't take much. So let's see about that. A little bitty master lock here. And is this too wide? Yeah, it gets in there. Ha ha ha. It worked, but I can't leave well enough alone. We can't stop there. Let's go to master lock 140. I think the 140, 140, 141, the 40 millimeter guy. So we can use that as top of keyway. Still. Okay, so I made that hook on it, but that hook is kind of on the wide part, which doesn't really fit in. I'm actually picking, I don't know if you can see that. I am picking with the side here. That hook is pointless. Let's flatten that out. Maybe we can do a little bit better fitting in there at least. And third time pays for all, as hobbits like to say. So let's go for this brass Corbin, which is also usually an easy pick for me. I figured if I'm going to go with some easy locks, let's make sure, well, yeah, look at that. There we go, just had to go far enough. 3 locks picked open from a single bobby pin, even better than I expected. Hoo-wee! Now, to finish things off, we'll jump up to the top now for Lock Junkies 400. As you can tell from the name, Lock Junkie has hit 400 subscribers. And as such, he's got several requests for us. One of them was to pick, rake, or bypass a lock, and I think we got that covered. He also asked for a shout out, so let's make this shout out for who else is always good? W3OY Ray. You guys know I love him and all that he does for the community, all of his support, his lives. I know he hasn't been able to do the lives lately because life's just been getting in the way. But I mean, he is the reason, he's one of the big reasons that I picked open my Packlock 98 Pro, and so he's always top of my list when it comes to shout outs. Additionally, Lock Junkie has said share some other hobby that is not lock sport related. And you guys know I've got a bunch, and I've had many others on the channel before, but I thought I would try to find something I hadn't done previously. And so I decided that I'm going to go with my knot work. I've shown before, I think, my bracelet. It is one of those paracord, I say bracelet, my watch strap. It's the paracord bracelet, although I've done the double layer just because I like the thickness of it. But yeah, I've done a lot of this stuff. If you saw what I sent to Stu recently, and I also showed this in my pocket carry, the knot work for, I do not have enough room right here, but this little guy is called a Big Larry. It's a fidget toy twisted around on your fingers. And it's just a monkey fist round. I think I did a marble on each end. And related to that, monkey fists joined with some snake knots gives me a knuckle bone. I haven't used this one as much ever since I turned one in Osage wood, which is my absolute favorite wood. But, I mean, these guys are just fun. What else? Much like my watch, there was a period of time where I had outgrown my wedding ring. Happens when you age. And, of course, I didn't feel right not wearing anything. So I did a small version of a paracord bracelet. So there's actually paracord inside with this microcord used for the outside. And honest to goodness, it feels a little tight now. Oh, there we go. That was my actual wedding band for quite some time until we finally found a nice replacement for me. So there's that. Also made a little, shall we say, decorative keychain. I think I had a large ball bearing that's in that monkey fist, and then the snake knot, so nice and solid there. I also forgot to grab any, but I have 3 different paracord bullwhips. Bullwhips, snake whips. I'll have to share those at some other point. Those are probably one of my extra videos eventually. But in addition to that, one of my favorite uses for decorative knotwork, and again, I showed this one in my pocket dump. I am not Catholic. I am a Protestant. But I carry this because there's just something special about having something to use to help kind of focus yourself when you're praying. I have found a Protestant version of the Rosary I will use with this from time to time. But yeah, that carries with me to remind me to stay focused and remember to constantly be praying. But even more challenging, this is a Orthodox style prayer rope with a really unique knot to it. And yes, I made this one also. This one doesn't get carried as much with its big tassel on it, but still it reminds me, the way I use it, the way I've heard to use it, is just with the prayer, Lord Jesus, have mercy on me, a sinner. It's a good reminder. I carry it sometimes, but more often than not, it just hangs out on my bedside table. But there we go. Lock Junkie. I tie a lot of knots, a lot of decorative knots. So there we go. For Lock Junkie, for Greyhound, I will make sure to have links to both of their giveaways. We'll probably have Greyhounds first, and we'll follow that with Lock Junkie. Make sure to check them out. Give them love, support. Let's get those numbers even higher. Both those guys deserve to have 500, 1,000 subscribers. So tell your friends, get them over there. And congratulations again, guys. And I'll talk to you all later.